Namaste, good afternoon, class 8. Today let us start our new lesson, International Personalities. First, let us talk about the meaning of international personalities. International personalities are the people who have contributed for the welfare of humanity selflessly and are known throughout the world. The international personalities can be from any sector like social service, education, science, politics, etc. Some of the international personalities recalled time and again are Florence Nightingale, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Pele, Anuradha Koirala, and others. Today in this video, let us get some information about Florence Nightingale. Today, nurses are recognized as important super skilled professionals, but that hasn't always been the case. At the start of the 19th century, nurses usually had no training at all, and they weren't even paid for the menial work they did. But one woman dared to change all that, and she is none other than Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was born on 12th May 1820 AD in Florence, Italy. Growing up in a wealthy family, Nightingale was homeschooled by her father. In the young age, Nightingale was already active in philanthropy, caring the ill and poor people in the village. By the time she was 16 years old, it was clear to her that nursing was her calling. She believed it to be her divine purpose, but her family wanted her to get married. In 1844 AD, despite family's objection, Nightingale enrolled herself as a nurse student in Lutheran Hospital of Pastor Feldner in Kaiserswerth, Germany. She then worked hard to educate herself in the art and science of nursing. In 1853, Nightingale returned to England and became the superintendent and manager of a hospital for gentlewomen in London. In 1854 AD, Nightingale received the news about the critical condition of military hospital of Britain and its inability to treat the injured soldiers of the War of Crimea. Getting determined in her work of nursing, Nightingale reached to the hospital with a team of 34 nurses. In the hospital, many soldiers were succumbing death due to insufficient medical aids and care. So Nightingale and her co-workers labored hard to improve the pathetic condition of the hospital. The nurses brought supplies, nutritious food, and sanitization to the hospital. They provided individual care and support. Nightingale was known for carrying a lamp and checking on the soldiers at night, so the soldiers lovingly gave her the nickname the Lady with the Lamp. After she returned from Crimea, she received many honors and awards. In 1855 AD, the Nightingale Fund was set up to open a training school for nurses. By 1860, the Nightingale School and Home for Nurses was established at St. Thomas Hospital in her own initiation. But she could not run the hospital because she was sick. Serving the sick every day and advocating for self-nursing practices, Nightingale passed away on 13th August 1910 AD. 2 years after her death, the International Committee of Red Cross created the Florence Nightingale Medal that is given to excellent nurses every 2 years. Every year, the world celebrates International Nurses Day on May 12 to remember Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing.
This is the new edition in the video presenting you interesting facts about Florence Nightingale that were not addressed in the biography earlier. Number 1. Florence was named after her birth city. So Florence's parents named their children after the cities of their birth. Since she was born in Florence, Italy, she got her name Florence. You know pie chart, right? Well, who does not? It's too boring to draw the pie chart, but it has made the analyzing of data easier. A bunch of thanks to Florence for publicizing pie chart. She made pie chart popular as she used it in her report and the report was made public. Third, there is a poem composed by Henry Wadsworth based on the life of Florence Nightingale, and it is named Santa Filomena. Fourth, she has a whole museum dedicated to her that lies in London. Wow. 5. Well, that is the rare thing. You can actually hear the Florence voice in YouTube. Yes, you heard it right. It's YouTube. I made the things easier for you guys. The link to hear the voice of Florence Nightingale is in the description below. We all have become irritated by hearing the word or let's say phrase wash your hands. Mainly in this COVID time, we have been hearing a lot wash your hands. I don't know if you haven't been irritated, but I have become irritated as I am hearing it frequently. But we still thank Florence as she started the provision of hand washing, which is a lifesaver in these COVID days. Well, I hope you aren't bored yet because one more fun part is waiting for you. I think you already know it by now. Well, it's quiz time. The questions are: when was Florence Nightingale born? Second, what is the nickname of Florence Nightingale? Third, when is International Nurses Day celebrated? Fourth, when did Nightingale die? I really wish all of you will write the answer in the comment and let me know that you have watched the full video. Well, meet you in the next video.
Here are some questions for practice. Write a letter to your friend describing him or her about Florence Nightingale. Write a paragraph about the lessons you learned from the biography of Florence Nightingale. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe our channel. If you haven't checked out our other videos, it's in the description below.